All right, welcome back to another episode of the Gangsta Rap Odyssey, the podcast show where we check out that gangsta shit from the 90s, 2000s, beyond, the classics, the not so classics, and even checking out shit I never done heard in my life. But today, we're going to be checking out an old school soundtrack. Murder Was the Case, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Death Row. You know what it is, man. Everybody considers this a classic. I haven't heard it in ages. I just wanted to do a revisit and tell you what I think right off the bat, man. Is this shit a classic? Probably. Do you remember it well? If you bump it a lot, you must. This was a cool soundtrack. We had Death Row. They dropped this soundtrack. They put Daz Dillinger all over it. Dr. Dre, bring in some Ice Cube, some DJ Quik. We even got some Trey D in here, I think. Lil C Style and Swoop G. How crazy was that, man? Nate Dogg, of course. Jewel, Dog Pound. This is a Death Row classic. Now, I don't remember the CD that well, so that's why I wanted to go through it today and just check it out and give a reaction on it. But in 1994, when this came out, this shit was hot, man. Death Row was invincible. They were on top of the world. I mean, the Chronic, Doggy Style, Suge Knight could do like nothing wrong. Dude was like a boss. Death Row, if you were there, you know. If you were there, you know. So let's check out every track. I'm going to give every track a shot from at least the first verse to the hook. Maybe we'll scrub a track or two. I don't know. We just want to get the gist of it, and then we'll decide, was this track dope? Was it whack? I don't know. It probably was dope, but, nostalgia's a motherfucker, right? And I'm an old man. I want to check this out, though. First track we got here, Murder Was the Case.
At the sky, my mind starts tripping, a tear drops my eye, my body temperature falls, I'm shaking and they breaking, trying to save the dough, pumping on my chest and I'm screaming.
All right, this is crazy, man. I remember the original of this was on Doggy Style, and here's the remix. I'm not sure which one I like better yet, but I'm gonna keep an open mind here.
And how long will I live? Eternal life and forever. Or will I be the G that I was?
I make your life better than you can imagine or even dreamed of. So relax your soul, let me take control. Close your eyes, my soul.
My eyes are closed. Murder was the case that they gave me. Murder was the case that they gave me. Murder was the case that they gave me.
All right, this song is crazy. I like the beat, man. But do you guys really think that this was Dr. Dre all by himself? Because we had Daz Dillinger and Sam Snead up in the studio, and I know that Sam Snead was doing some beats. You better recognize, of course, with Dr. Dre co-producing. I don't know, man. These producers acted as Dr. Dre's proteges, and I'd be curious to see if anybody else helped out Dre with this beat. But it sounds a lot like the next track, Natural Born Killers. So maybe we can just give all the credit to Dre here. I say we check out Natural Born Killers, huh?
Shit, I'm tired as fuck. Come on, baby, let's get the fuck home.
Oh no, let's hurry up. I hate this neighborhood.
Niggas tripping over here.
We'll let the skip play, but I just want to talk about Murder Was the Case, the remix here. The first time I heard that track on Doggy Style, I loved it. It was such a classic track. To make a remix is pretty ballsy. Which one do you guys think is better, the remix or the original? I am going to go with the original myself, but the remix is pretty dope. It ain't whack. So
journey with me into the mind of a maniac, doomed to be a killer since I came out the nutsack. I'm in a murderous mind state with a heart full of terror. I see the devil niggas get hauled off. Barrel 1, says your motherfucking flesh. Barrel 2, says your fucking heart at your chest. You see, I'm quick to let the hammer go click on my tech 9. So if you try to wreck mine, foolish your bitch.
All right, man. Dr. Dre is coming off dope as fuck here, man. He's coming up hard. NWA, baby. Let's go.
To put you in a funeral home with a bullet in your dome. I'm hot like lava. You got a problem? I got a problem solver, and his name is Revolver. It's like a deadly game of freeze tag. I touch you with the 44 mag, and you're frozen inside a body bag. Nobody iller than this graveyard filler, cap pillar. Cause I'm a natural born killer.
The hook is dope. The hook is dope. Dr. Dre just murdered a track.
Terror illustrates my error. Now I can't hang around my mama cause I scare her. I want the blast, motherfucker. Yeah, what's up? It feels like I'm busting a nut when I open you up. Cause your body is exposed to the midnight mist. All weak motherfuckers give my ring a kiss. Cause I'm giving dirt naps. Coming with them dumb ass raps to make your lungs collapse. Perhaps you never sleep.
All right, Ice Cube is doing what Ice Cube does, and what Ice Cube did back then was murder every track, and that is what we're getting with this Ice Cube, baby.
I never ever made a whole steak, but I'm down with Drake like AC is down with OJ. So fuck how you living. I'm the unforgiving, psycho-driven murderer. It's organic, don't panic. I can't stand it. God damn it, schizophrenic.
All right, man, let me jump in here. I just want to say that back then when this came out, it was crazy that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube were together again doing a track. Like, this was after the split up from Ruthless Records. The disses back and forth, the dissing from Ruthless to Dre, Ice Cube to NWA. And then here we got Dr. Dre and Ice Cube reunited, man. Let the NWA reunion talks begin. But it was fucking dope. So that song, Natural Born Killers, damn, it's a classic. It's a classic. The next track here, though, What Would You Do? The Dog Pound. Let's check it out.
Back up in your ass with a 27.
Damn, I remember this.
Don't wanna fuck with me. Straight up, yeah, we doing it like that.
This one's produced by Daz Dillinger himself.
Stab. Trying to do they own little this thing, but they can't do it, you know? So we gon' do it like this. Like, sit back, relax, and go to cool.
Have you ever heard of a slaughter? I oughta start dipping, sipping on that ST gets me to tripping. I don't slips, I bangs with that mad ass dog pound gang. It's a DPG thing.
Damn, I tell you, man, they don't make beats like this anymore.
See if you'll survive 45 times like a hollow point headed for your dome. Take a couple steps, turn around in its zone. Couldn't withstand the murderous mental. I subdue and then take two to your temple. When I cause holocaust from
Oh.
what's written, niggas collapsing when the straps is spitting.
Corrupt is killing it, baby. He's just killing it.
Your best run, nigga. I give a fuck. Corrupts the kingpin of the click. Little was G with the biggest dick.
Shit, a motherfucker better recognize. With the twist of my wrist like OJ, you won't die. I snack on motherfuckers like a bone. Wanna be the shit upon the microphone ever since I was born. Not to ever love a bitch. Learn game after game. That's why we are the best. Motherfuckers be gangster styles minute after minute. But soon as you did it, I smelt the nigga shit. Now,
All right, man. That flow from Daz.
with me on my crew.
But you can't, so don't even think about stepping in the motherfucking house.
What would you do?
What you do?
If you could fuck with me on my crew.
But you can't, so don't even think about stepping in the motherfucking
Bitch,
house.
butterfly all day while I steady make my
All right.
money every single
I just want to say that that beat from Daz is classic. I mean, the beat is so dope. His flow is classic. Like, he is flowing so smooth, and Corrupt just kills it like he always did back in the day. This song is a classic. Right after Natural Born Killers and Murder Was the Case, who would have thought that Daz would make a track that's just as dope, you know? But he just did, man. Let's continue listening to it for a little bit.
Oh yeah, fuck BG knockout and every nigga down with cause I'm a natural born killer and a still a hat, motherfucker, cause it's like that. Now what would you tell if you can fuck with me on my crew?
It's so many motherfuckers that I can include. Who's quick to blast motherfuckers in a feud? It doesn't make a difference, cause it's about who's the quickest on the draw to end all existence. For instance, let's take these ruthless ruthless fools. These ruthless fools in a pound in one room. Assume it's only for conversation, so let's conversate. Slip a nigga to 38 then dip. Empty out the clip, mind on set trip, cause niggas talk shit.
Now if a nigga had a prayer before a nigga died.
Damn, man, we got some ruthless dissing in there. We got the fuck BG knocking everybody down with him. Then let's get into these room with these ruthless fools. Damn.
Your knees and picture that nigga down, flowing in the breeze. Now what would you do if you could fuck with me?
All right, we got some female vocals here. Sounds dope.
Think about stepping in the motherfucking house. What would you do if you could fuck
And I think we get some Snoop Dogg in here too.
cake, so don't even think about stepping in my motherfucking house, bitch.
From the twitch of the eyes, you can see the line. Just know it when you see it.
Who's that guy? Is that
It messes up the flow.
Art Brown? No, I don't know who that is.
Rather be sipping on a glass of wine. Can you feel yourself in the ring with Everlast, trying to still a flow? I don't think so. Cock blockers come with
All right, dope track, classic.
the way like a straight
Gotta love the war between Ruthless and Death Row back then. Competition's good, baby. Let's go to the next track.
Smoking a fat sack right here on the station that plays only platinum hits W Balls. My dick's in your ear, caller. You want to say what? Hello? Hello, caller. Well, the hell with it. This is something new for the underground and the LB. See you when I get back.
Man, I love that radio shit back then, the skit W Balls.
Your favorite Snoop Froggy Dog and somebody new with a dog pound. Check it out right here on the station that plays only platinum hits. 187.4 on your FM dial.
Daz Dillinger on the beat.
Number 21 for those Janet Jackson tickets. So call in 310-DAPOUND. That's 310-POUND, bitch. That's the pound.
Hear ye, come one, come all. It's the first annual G, Nick and all my dogs are invited, so go and light it. Cause it's the first time in a long time. Reminiscing about the Fresh Fest back in
All right, this is a fun beat, man. This is cool.
the who ride. Oh, motherfuckers like it was the thing to do. 85, 84, 8 trait in year 82. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. After 40 on the lake at the big homie's house. And bet nobody bring a motherfucking.
All right, this is dope, man. This is like that Death Row era, that Small Bill era, I like to say.
Niggas coming realer than the real McCoy. So step with your rep and we bring the noise. It's a gang of fly bitches. Homies on the switches. Dice in the back if you wanna get your riches. No snitches allowed.
All right, so I think the beat right here, man, this is that shit that made Daz, that put him on the map, man. That pre-96 shit. It's just that classic Death Row Daz Dillinger sound. Gotta be happy for it, man. It was so fucking dope, man. 21 Jump Street. And then Trey D. Is this the first time that we ever heard Trey D? I don't know, man.
Yeah, the east side's perfect. Now that's working. Hell yeah, the east side's perfect.
The hook is dope. It's a dope hook.
That's working. If you bring a strap, then you have to trip.
So if you on a mission, nigga, go on and dip.
We got meat to eat,
freaks to meet.
and chronic we can smoke
And
on.
forever get our loc on.
Strolling through the park.
Fuck yeah, this is classic. I love the song, man. 21 Jump Street is dope. It's a classic. Let's go to the next track here, man. One More Day with Nate Dogg.
Cause you know I'm down with you.
We would like for you to help us welcome a very distinguished speaker. He hails from the DPG. Would you please stand and welcome the one, the only OG Nate Dogg.
Now I was about 8 when I caught my first case.
This is dope, man. This is dope.
My mother, she turned her back and bowed her head in disgrace.
Man, I forgot about this shit.
Didn't do a thing, I was just standing by. Here's a message to the youngsters today. Standing by, you can die.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg, man. Rest in peace.
House, but today I snuck off.
All right, man. I just want to talk about that beat, man. This is Daz Dillinger on that beat, and he's killing it, man. He's been doing dope, man. He has 3 beats in a row here. What Would You Do, 21 Jump Street, and One More Day. These are classic fucking beats, man. This is that classic death row shit, man. This is that small bills, and I'm talking about the dollar bills, man. The small heads, death row that made him millions. I love it. Nate Dogg, man. Brilliant, brilliant. All right, the track is dope, man. Let's move on to the next track now.
Yeah, what's up? This is Dr. Dre, kicking the Midnight Madness. And me and my homegirl Jewel gonna drop some slow shit on that ass. Check it out.
Jewel. I call her Jewel. I guess is what Jewel do, man. She sing. Damn, it's a lot of singing here. Where's Miss Chalet? Harvest for the world here. Song's almost halfway through. Let's scrub it, man. Is there anything else to this? Dr. Dre did this beat. All right. This song just took up space on this soundtrack, in my opinion. Let's go on to the next track. This is more like it, right? Who got some gangster shit? Snoop Doggy Dogg, The Dog Pound, Lil C Style, and Young Swoop G. The beat done by Superfly. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
9 in the morning, feds at my door. Cortez across the hardwood floor. Dipping through the alley, I made my escape.
That's gotta be a little C Style right there.
Grab my Snoop Dogg tape. Man with no music, but happy 'cause free. Bailing fast as I can bail down 19th Street. I got my sacks in my pocket and at least $1 grand. Gold on my neck, my pistol's close in hand. I'm a dog pound gangster from the LBC. Remotely controlled by the bomb ET. But just living in big city is a serious task. Didn't know what the feds wanted, didn't have to.
He's pretty cool, man. Lil C Style. I think him and Big C Style, were they brothers? Are they the same guy? I don't know. But they dissed Snoop Dogg, didn't they? On like the Chronic 2000 maybe? I don't know.
About a G and a half is what I came with. But 25 G's is what I'm left with. T. Lee was the word I heard. I went deep in my pockets and threw my stars on the curb. Give me the dice so I can break you niggas. I threw a 6. CIA. So my point was the big 7, 4, 4, Trey, back to back. I sent 2 fools back to they lease ass.
See now, I'm off to the grave.
Pretty dope.
And I got to pay.
You got some Corrupt here. He's dope.
But I chill cause my whole mic call ain't no thing. Cause I sleeps all day and slang when nightfall. And I takes a quick walk up the.
What do you guys think about the Superfly beat, man? He really evolved his game, man. Like, it doesn't sound like Superfly at all, in my opinion.
That's where a nigga was slanging. I'm making a cool ripper shit. This ain't me. So I put my chips together and cops a quota kick.
Sounds like he had guidance from Daz Dillinger.
I'm tech with a tech, I don't have steps. Now I got ends. And I'm rolling a Lexus, fuck a Benz, and so many new friends. But I can only trust a few, and unawarely I trust in you. But if I only
G and Snoop, homies from the motherfucking get-go. devoted and quoted back in 84. I was 13, G was a year
This is
older,
crazy, man.
but I still wasn't
This is right. Snoop was still hungry at this point, so you gotta really appreciate that shit. That's dope.
every nigga that I knew was at the park that night. Even the smokers that be loving to get sparked at night.
Back on the straight blue and gray. Cause I represent life every day. Nigga, you can't tell me I don't be on the spot. When I can tell you all the homies that just got shot. From at least about 5 years ago. When I was in junior high, going to Marshall. The homie used to come up to
All right, that dude sounds like Lil C style. I'm totally get it wrong. I'm waiting for young Swoop G though.
the days of the past. But since the pits and form, we've been whooping people's ass. And everybody a blast. And if you don't buy with the strap, now that's what I call it. Now before I bell a school, you
I'm scrubbing it, obviously.
another day I live, nigga, you can't fuck with me.
So what made them niggas try to spit at you? Disrespect the game and snitch on you? Y'all punk ass niggas, man, y'all some bitch.
Man, I might have scrubbed right over Swoop G. There we go.
Cause when I drop mine, there was no more nickels and dimes, just boulders, ounces, half ounces, and quota pieces. See, it's the season and I don't smoke blunt. It's either end or it's good. I might as well get drunk to smoke some stress. That shit'll put a hole in your chest. I only roll enough that $20 show. Got me fucked up. My hood is getting hot and niggas is trying to plot and come up off a young nigga call this shots. Swoop G ain't the one I.
All right, Swoop G. Dude was underrated, man. I wish he came out with more albums. The two that he has, I remember them being so fucking dope. I'm gonna have to revisit those. It's a dope track, man. I fucks with it. I'm gonna go ahead and forward this. What do we got here? Come When I Call remix. What's the original from? I don't know, man. DJ Quik, those on the beat. Let's hope for the best. It's gonna be a tough listen, I know it. No. I mean, I get it. It's for a certain mood, right? It's for a certain mood, but it's not the mood I'm in. I'm looking for that gangsta shit. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna forward it. I would skip the song every time. I don't know. Maybe if I'm on a date, you know, I got a lady here with the lights turned down, you know. Maybe I didn't get that enough. You Better Recognize. Sam Snead, co-produced by Dr. Dre. Let's check it out. I think the beat's dope, man. I fucks with it. Not bad, man, you know? This is a Sam Snead beat. Did he do anything else before this? Like any Death Row tracks did he do before he did this beat? Dre on the hook? That's not bad. All right, obviously Sam Snead can flow. He's got a dope ass flow on this record. Does he have a whole album out or anything like that? I might be missing out. He sounds all right though. I dig it, man. Of course, he's from what, the Doggy Style skit. My name is Sam Snead. You better recognize. Pretty dope that he started doing some rap, and he don't sound bad either. So I mean, you gotta sound good in Death Row. They probably kick your ass and kick you out. So I fucks with the song. It's dope. Let's go on to the next track here. What do we got? What do we got? Up to my room. All right, let's go. I like this beat, man. It's dope. This is Jodeci and the Dog Pound. All right. Produced by Daz Dillinger. This is a dope ass Daz beat. Nice. Crazy.
And that's KC, and that's my brother Dalvin, and that's JoJo. So what's happening? Anything can happen from the way these hoes is acting. I see it like a picture. It's all up in my mind. See, all I see is ass in me hitting from behind.
All right, so you know, Daz and Crut, even back then, man, just making classics, making hits, man. I love this beat. It's so smooth. You know, I didn't know what to expect. Come to my room, you know, but it's dope, man. With Jodeci, even. Let's check it out. Let's check out a little bit more of it. I like it, man. I fucks with this. I think it's dope. What do you guys think about it, man? I like it, man. I think we go on to the next track, though. I got to give that one a thumbs up, or the big pow wow, if you know what I mean. What do we got next here? Woman to Woman. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna keep an open mind here.
Hello? Hello? May I speak to Yolanda? Yeah, Yolanda, what's up? This is Jewel. I know you know who I am, cause I just star 69'd you back.
Damn you, Yolanda.
You dial my number? I don't know. But ain't no
I wanna fight you.
This is my place, ho. So woman to woman, I didn't think it was being any
I shouldn't do that. That's disrespectful.
call you back and let you know how I was feeling. See, Yolanda, the truth is, I don't give a damn about how you taking this. Cause a real woman wouldn't be sitting up there trying to play on nobody's phone anyway.
DJ Quik on the beat.
But it really doesn't make any difference.
That's cool.
I felt it was only right for me to let you know that the man you in love with is sprung on a real bone. From the top of his head to the bottom of his feet.
Damn.
I'm what he loves and he loves the food that he eats. You see these rings on my fingers? Wear yours. I got a brand new car and you on the bus.
Ooh.
Yolanda, check this out.
A lot of drama in this track.
Woman to woman,
Yolanda.
have you ever been in love? I think you would know how I feel. A woman to woman, now with you in my
I mean, I get it. You know, it's actually more interesting than the other love songs or R&B tracks on here. I like it, I guess. Yolanda. I mean, if DJ Quick's on the beat, how can you lose? You know, it's tough to lose Quick on the beat, but all right, let's go on to the next track here. It's all right, you know. Dollars and cents. I want to see if this is any different than the, Safe and Sound version.
Now let's get down to business, bitches. Cause it seems like y'all just keep on trying to diss this nigga that you know that's been down for years. I've clowned for years, and y'all can never fade my peers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 8, you can't win. Cause all the way around, nigga, I get respect. And use a nigga that
Y'all know how classic that line was.
drag new park, you say, huh? Wanna be ripping, but now it's time to do some set tripping. So listen close, cause I don't want y'all to miss that I'm about to break it down for this bitch. Check it, Acacia, compliment for spruce cedar. West side trees spraying all the fleas. That's from the 3 and 400 block P-Funk riders. So niggas watch your ass at that center divide. Now Aaron Tyler, tell me why you seem so tame when I caught you at the
Who's he talking about here?
like a crap game.
Let me know.
You look up and you see my niggas coming, and you look like your bitch ass was about to start running. But all I wanted to do was kick a little conversation.
Was it MC8 or Eazy-E? Tell me.
But when I fuck you up was what you wondered. Yeah, that's probably why you changed your little pager number. But bitches like you don't grow. You can't even look me in my eye, let alone go toe to toe. And calling me skinny, you's a clown. I'ma call you Theo cause you weigh 92.3 pounds. Whack ass.
Must be MC8.
Movie script killer. Fool, don't you know? Quick and steal the nigga.
Movie script killer.
Boy, you oughta quit. Your records don't hit, and bitches don't jock your shit. You need to stay down, you Compton clown, and get off of the nuts of the niggas with guts. Because I'm down with the trees, I'm down with Death Row, I'm down with Black Tone, and I'm down with the foe. So when we cross paths, and I hope that soon, I'm gonna boot your motherfucking ass to the moon. You need to quit banging under false pretense, cause if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Such a classic song, man. So far, it sounds like it's the same as it was on DJ Quik's Safe and Sound record. All right. Not enough can be said about that fucking track, Dollars and Cents. We know it's a classic. We know it's where DJ Quik kind of, I don't know, he evolved, man. Like, fucking went into his new form of, like, fucking gangsta DJ Quik. Dollars and Cents, classic record. You know it. And what he did here, he blessed this soundtrack with a dope-ass song, Dollars and Cents. I wonder if he made this song for his record or specifically for the soundtrack. Either way, man, this is a gem on here. Further solidifies the soundtrack as a classic. Let's go on to the next song. What do you think, huh? What do we got coming up next? The Eulogy. I don't remember this song at all, man. This is CPO and Slip Capone.
Sipping yak, I'm laxing in chronic foe. Flashback in them days of me and my dog. See, the shit went foul when it was over, but yet and still started out fools for real. Now this, of course, was back when we sort of lacked then. Wasn't no paper available.
That's Slip Capone.
I mean, this broke shit was getting old. Cause we was in
I've heard him everywhere.
We was in need to clock him now. Need him out. Situation became drastic, and so therefore we chose to impose
Right?
those criminalistic tactics.
Or is that CPO? I don't remember how any of these guys sound, man. Let's see if we can't figure it out.
Cause we was driven to stay up on top of things, loving the life we living. Strictly business, was in this to win it all. Didn't give a fuck if no others didn't love us, me and my dog.
Now this is how it's done, like 1, 2, 3 different motherfuckers serve, trying to step to a G. I only got love.
Sandman on the beat.
With Capone on a mission with that nigga Boss Hog. This is how it's done, like 1, 2, 3.
Nah, that was CPO Boss Hog, man. That's crazy. Slip Capone on the hook here.
On a mission, dipping down Imperial. The name's Capone, but first let me unfold the scenario. Creeping, rolling one winter weekend in a BMW. There they go, I see them.
Man, this is a dope ass song.
Started off with the kingpin corrupt and a G named Boss Hog. But now I got a stack of Colombian crack. I got to cook it and sell it so a nigga can make his ends back.
Prepared to murder if I have to, and I had to.
What did you guys think about that CPO record that MC Ren produced, man? Was it any good? I remember hearing it a long time ago, man. Probably worth the revisit.
The boys from the men, you see who's your true friends and who ain't when you begin stacking in. That's why I never love no one but myself.
All right, man, I'm going to call that a hidden gem right there. Hidden gem. Let's go on to the next track called Horny featuring B Rizzle. Check it out. I don't even know who's on the beat here. Kevin Williams and Mark McWilliams. No, Kevin Lewis and Mark McWilliams. All right, this is like the 5th R&B track on here. I don't think I like this one at all, really. I mean, I guess it's not bad. All right, so it does have that West Coast vibe of the 90s. I appreciate that. I fucks with that. This track, though, I'm going to skip it every time. Fucking every time it's being skipped. Let's go on to the last track here called East Side, West Side, Young Soldiers. Produced by Big Y and Lil Stretch. Let's see how this record goes out. Obviously, this guy has some serious flow, man. This must be, I don't know if this is Big Y or Lil Stretch, but he's got flow. I dig it, man. I love that flow. This is some dope ass flow too right here. Little nod to Tupac. I like what I hear here. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day on this soundtrack. Is it a classic? Yeah, it is a classic. It's got some dope ass shit. Is it flawless though? It's not flawless, but that don't mean it ain't classic. I love these tracks on here, man. The like Nate Dogg, Dog Pound, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Snoop. The beats that Daz Dillinger did are so clean. They're just so fucking dope. What he was doing here, man, just growing into the, I don't know, legend that he was going to be, that we know he is now. And then Dr. Dre doing his thing, you know, putting his fingerprints on a few tracks here. But the two that he really came out with that are the dopest, Murder Was the Case remix, and of course, Natural Born Killers. Now that was a dope ass song. You know, if you were there, man, how important that song was to hip hop or gangsta rap. And then we got Superfly. Like who? You know, back then it's like who? Superfly. We didn't know that he was gonna be somewhat of a legend now, and there he is. And of course, DJ Quick was already he already had his name out, probably already considered legendary, or I don't know, man, a vet. The dude was like the pinky on the West. You know, if there was a handful, that was DJ Quick, man. And DJ Quick came with a few tracks on here. Really surprised by that. But he was down with Death Row already. It was crazy. I like it, man. I love what I hear. I like these other guys too that I never heard of. Big Y, Little Stretch. You know, East Side, West Side. It's a cool song. You know, these people that did the R&B tracks like B Rizzle. You know, it's a dope effort. And how I feel about these R&B tracks is that you know there's a setting and a mood for them. And back then, like every soundtrack, you had to have your R&B in it, right? Otherwise, it really wasn't a soundtrack. That's kind of how it felt, anyways. This one had its R&B and it had its hip hop, its gangsta shit. I loved it. I think it is a classic. Murder Was the Case. Should be in rotation. I don't know, man. In your rotation for sure, but you probably already know that. And if you don't, you've been missing out. I think I've been missing out. I need to pop this into rotation and just leave it there. There's some dope shit. This is like almost like a history lesson here, man. You just dig back deep enough, and we're seeing some names like Lil C Style and Young Swoop G and Trey D. You know, maybe for the first time ever that we heard him on record. How dope is that? It tells you how important that Murder Was the Case, the soundtrack actually was, and still is to this day. It's a dope soundtrack. You can listen to it on your streaming platforms wherever. You know, it's not a tough record to find. So, you know, check it out, man. Check it out. Let me know what you think about the record in the comments. Do you think it's a classic? What's your favorite song on here? My favorite song, I think it's got to be Natural Born Killers. What Would You Do is really dope too. But man, it's so hard to beat Dollars and Cents. Like, you can put Dollars and Cents on any record and it might be your favorite track on that record. So, but some of the standout favorites that I liked, you know, Slip Capone and Sipo were fun. It was cool to hear Trey D on here, you know, just a little guy. And you know, maybe I'll revisit these R&B tracks. I don't know. But that's it, man. Murder Was the Case, the soundtrack. Let me know what you think in the comments. You know, what records do you want to see me revisit? Sometimes I feel like I just dust off these archives, you know, from the museum. I'm like, I haven't heard this in a while. Let's react to it. That's what we did here with Murder Was the Case. My friends had it back in the day, and around this time, man, I was like, fuck Death Row, man. It's all ruthless right here. And I actually took the CD, my homie CD, and I like broke it in half. And he was not happy about that, man. And I was such a dickhead, man. I was a douche. I should have, I don't know. Hopefully I bought it for him again, you know, to make amends. I don't know, man. I'll have to ask him. I still talk to the guy too. So, hey, this is that Gangsta Rap Odyssey, yo. Let's keep it real, man. Do this again, and I'm out. Peace.